Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cincinnati have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Marco Estrada will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
Off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Whit
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Merrifield on at first, nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. Estrada has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is left for Cincinnati. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Felix Hernandez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you know, Matt, pitching coaches say, hey, you have to throw the ball in the zone. You have to throw strikes. Well, this guy did it in his last one. The only problem is he found a lot of barrels, gave up a bunch of base hits in his last one, and hopefully he can start missing some of those bats in this start.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
And a double steal try here. Line to the right side. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When it left the bat, I thought.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lagares is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Up next for the Buccos, Richie Ortiz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side, he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Let's play ball. Three. 4-4. Take the base.
Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bouncer to the left side. Man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The pitcher, number 35.
Stepping in, Felix Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 50.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Edaug-ethanb.
The right fielder, Edaug. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 59.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Play ball.
For the Pirates.
Standing in, Daniel Vogelback. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Ortiz gonna have to hurry, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
In now, Tommy Malone. Popped him up. Tatis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Tulowitzki over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for the Pirates, the pitcher.
Digging in, Trey Mancini, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And another foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Eugenio Suarez takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's another 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Gabriel Moya comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there.
58. Gabriel.
Here's Juan Lagares. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, Brian.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. So it was a swinging strike 3. Brian McCann goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Gregorius bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. The 1-2.
is swung on and missed. He got him. Reds are. Matt Bowman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to.
For Cincinnati, number 67, Matt Bowman. Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder,
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is. Sam Dyson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
the center fielder, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here it comes. Hopped up. And there's out number 2.
Now
at the plate, Trey Mancini. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?